Hey guys, what's up? Back for another video. I guess you could call this Patriots off-season talk. This would be episode 10. This is probably going to be a short video, but it is kind of interesting because it involves another team that could potentially end up playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl if they both manage to get there. I just read an interesting article, kind of diving into different teams' needs in the off season, and teams being interested. You know, which teams would kind of be interested in the Patriots free agents, and the interesting one was the Saints coming up, and they were. The article said that they were interested last year, at the end of last year, and they're still showing interest this year. About three of our free agents, that being Danny Shelton, Philip Dorsett, and Cordero Patterson. Now the best fit, I think, for the Saints, at least for me, would be Philip Dorsett, because the guy is an absolute workhorse. He's durable, big-bodied, and he is definitely not afraid to fight for the football and fight for those extra yards. His route running is really good. And I think he would also complement Michael Thomas as well. You put him on one side and Thomas on the other, and I think he would be a nice little addition to the receiver rotation they got over there in New Orleans. Also, a good part of Philip Dorsett, at least for when he was on the field for us, he was a really good kind of safety blanket for Brady in like long third downs and long second downs. Brady would throw to him, and he pretty much caught everything thrown in his direction. He was a really, when he was on the field, he was a really good addition to the Patriots. So I hope the Pats can hang on to him, and don't let him go to the Saints, because he could definitely help them. I think he would make an immediate impact on that team. And going from one elite quarterback to another isn't going to hurt either. So Patterson, I think, would be the least one that fits. Shelton was a serviceable defensive line guy for us. He was mostly kind of put in there as a big body in third downs. Towards the end of the season, we didn't really use him though. He was a healthy scratch on a lot of the end of the season games, and I don't think he played at all in the playoffs in the Super Bowl. But he is a serviceable defensive lineman, so I could see the Saints picking him up for cheap money and as a big body and somebody in there to stop short yardage runs. He's definitely serviceable. They could plug him in right into their defensive line rotation, and I think he also would go well. Patterson, we used him as a gadget player, and I mean, I know he was put in there as a running back, and I don't know. I've never really been a Patterson guy, but the other two, Shelton and Phil Dorsett, would absolutely fit in at least in my opinion, would fit in New Orleans very easily, and I think Breeze would like throwing to a guy like Philip Dorsett, if you ask me. I do have a couple of Saints fans that watch my videos, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think Dorsett and Shelton would fit good, or would you pass on them? All right, guys, have a good night. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time, and as always, go Patriots.